He played piano too, but he sings. So that night I was home and I got a phone call and they said, you know where your son is? And I said, he's a senior.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hello? Are we all here? Yes. Great. So we're glad you're all here. Thank you for coming. And we'll say that again at the end. Can everybody hear me? No. Okay. I'll try a little louder.
There's a mic right behind you.
Does that work? Is it on?
I hope so. Are you ready?
Is it on?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Amazing. Okay. I'm wondering about having it on during the performance, but I think it's okay because we didn't get any weird sounds during rehearsals. Anyway, can you all hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, okay, great. So, welcome, thank you for coming. My name is Deborah Belcher and I live in Asheville. However, my student who is performing today lives right here in Brevard, and she is a graduating senior at Brevard High this year and is going on to study in the future. She has a little bio in the program if you'd like to know more. But basically, I just wanted to say welcome. We're ready to get started, so please welcome Sara Megown. It just occurred to me that not all of you may have a program. Is that correct? Yes, okay, so that was a Bach Prelude and Fugue from the first book of the Well-Tempered Clavier. And the next piece you're going to hear is by Bela Bartok. It is the number 6 of 6 Bulgarian dances. And then after that will be a nocturne of Chopin. And then we'll have a short little pause. Don't go anywhere yet, because we're just going to let the string quartet come in and get set up for the Mozart. So some Bartok, then some Chopin. Go ahead. our string quartet entering, and I want to tell you a little bit about what's going on there. What you're about to hear is the first movement of a Mozart concerto. And as many of you know, I'm sure, a concerto is a piece where one instrument solos, well, one or two or three instruments solo with an orchestra. And this is hardly an orchestra, but fortunately, it can imitate one in this case. Mozart wrote several of his early concertos that can be accompanied by string quartet. So while we don't have our flutes and oboes and woodwinds going for us, or any percussion in the background, which is the way this piece would be done if we had a chamber orchestra, we have enough of the sonority and the sound and the parts to have the same thing happen. And so I also just wanted to make a couple of remarks about Sara. Sara has studied with me for a little over 3.5 years, and she came to me as a, how old were you then? 13. As a 13-year-old, and professed her interest in being a music major in college, and I said, great, how much do you practice? And she said, about 20 minutes a day. So I called Mom and Dad in with Sara, and I said, you're about to pay me a lot of money for several years to prepare your daughter for what she wants. And then I looked at Sara, and I said, it's going to take 3 times the practice. And Sara turned white. And I said, you don't have to do it. You can do whatever you want. You just need to know now so that when you graduate from high school and you're not prepared, you won't look at me and say, why didn't you tell me? So I told her what was required, and she has stepped fully up to the plate, succeeding not only at piano but also in science and in playing her clarinet. So congratulations, Sara. This is great. And now let's just celebrate, and we're going to hear this wonderful Mozart piece, and afterwards there's a little reception so we can all enjoy that as well.